All right, guys, here's the thing. The last time we had out our Ford Ranger tank, I happened to blow up the big block Chevrolet that was in it. And the thing is, guys, I just don't have any more big block Chevrolets sitting around anywhere. Since we can't find a big block, I figured we might as well put a 12-valve Cummins into the tank. I know what you're thinking. 12-valve Cummins, they only make like 150 horsepower. It's gonna be slow. And it's probably not gonna go very fast. And it's probably not gonna be able to do anything freaking cool. But I think that's just a problem we'll have to suffer with once we get it done. But first things first, I need to go find a motor. Our tank needs a new engine. And by new, we mean old one that we're gonna repurpose. But this right here, if you don't recognize it, is the old motor out of the smokestack. I'm not gonna say it ran well. I'm gonna say it did like 600 horsepower and 1,500 foot-pounds of torque on the dyno, and this thing's seen some abuse. It's been overheated probably 20 times. It's blown off multiple boost tubes. It's just been ran real hard. And needless to say, it needs a little bit of a rebuild. This right here is a testament to why I love 12 valves. This thing has been through so much shit, and all we're gonna do is take it apart, put some new rings, bearings, gaskets, maybe pistons. But what I realized in the middle of that is like, all we're gonna do is completely rebuild the entire engine and it'll be perfect again. So, you ever seen them really cool montages of where people rebuild a motor and like all the bolts come out and like then they go back in by themselves and they tighten all back down and they rebuild? We're not gonna try that because that's hard. But we might do a B-roll montage of rebuilding this motor real quick. And hold on, I gotta take this. All right, guys, here's the deal. We now gotta try to get the tank that doesn't run loaded onto the trailer. Now, the good news is we got a 95 horsepower skid loader, a winch, some chains, a tilt deck trailer, and a 1-ton pickup. So let's see if we can get this thing out of the field and back to the shop. Dun, dun, dun. I know! You're happy too, right? Dude, that thing is heavy now. She's on her way to greatness. All we gotta do is get her to the shop, get the big block out, put a 12-valve Cummins in it, make a lot of horsepower, and then we can go rip it. Oh, come on, little buddy, you got this. Now, guys, you might be wondering, that may look like a skid loader to you, but that's also an engine uninstalling device. And with a chain and a skid loader, you can uninstall any engine. Plenty of room for a 12-valve Cummins. Up, come on in, come on in, come on in as far as you can until you hit the tracks. All right, that's good. Well, all right, go down. Oh God, that's so professional. Look at that. Dude, you know how much this thing's gonna rip with a Cummins in it? This thing is gonna get f***ing down, dude. Go that way. Go up with it. Woo! Tilt back, Logan. Everybody stand back in case that don't work. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And good. All right. Well, look at there. Now we have a tank with no motor, but look at that big, nice hole. We just need to fill that big, nice hole with big new motor. This is the 5.9 12-valve that come out of the smokestack, right? And since the last time you guys have seen it, we've rebuilt it, put new pistons in it, new bearings, all this stuff, right? And on top of that, we got a big turbo with a really big turbo with 5.9 liters of 12-valve Fury. This thing should make anywhere between 1,000 and 1,200 horsepower, and once we get in the tank, this thing is going to get the down. Tilt back. Okay. Well, okay, stop tilting. Tilt. Whoa! Jesus! Tilt back just a smidge. Okay, go up. That's not sketchy at all. A big block gas engine has lived in this tank forever. And now, Now we're getting ready to give her some real freaking power. All right, turn this way. God dang, this is a lot to get this motor in. Turn this way a little more. All right, whoa. Can we clear the tailgate?
He needs to turn towards you. Watch that back glass.
Yeah, I got it. All right, go down very slowly. God dang, it's almost good. Oh, shit. It's landed, baby. So all we need to figure out now is how to hold the engine down, how to make the engine run, how to give the engine fuel, how to keep the engine cool. That way we can look cool when the engine works. Little sit rep of what we got going on the tank right now. The engine is now in, it's fully bolted in, and drive shaft is hooked up, which took precisely 6 bolts. All of that took 6 bolts. So got a radiator mounted, intercooler mounted, the cooling system's mostly done. All we gotta do is wiring, fuel system, fire this thing up and go rip.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Trying to figure out where first gear's at.
You don't even know what you're doing.
Well, no,
this close to my house.
No, the thing is, right, is back in the day, the driver used to sit right here where this hole's at, and that would be his gear shift. Now there's an H, an L, an R, a C, an E, and an F. We're not sure if R means ridiculously fast. We're not sure if H means run into a house.
Whoa, try to avoid that one.
Okay guys, here's what we're trying to figure out, right? I'm not exactly sure which way it's gonna go when we start it, because this transmission has 4 options, and then that transmission has 5 options.
And out of those options, 80% of those options, 100% of the times runs into my house.
Dude, have you seen what this thing does to RVs? Let me show you. This is back when it had 300 horsepower. Now it has more than double of that. Yeah! Look at that!
You know what else that car had in that video? Was a professional driver. Someone that actually knows what he's doing. What year is that?
1989.
What? Is this how old this is?
Dude, the bottom of it's from 1941. Holy f***. Okay, on monstertruckwiki.com, this thing has got a page. As of May 2023, the YouTuber Westen Champlin has come to own the vehicle and replaced both the hydraulic motor and fixed the front fascia of the body, and then later locked it up. So,
sounds about right.
Well guys, here's the thing, right? We're getting super close to actually getting ready to fire this bad girl up, but the problem is, if you remember the last time we tried to drive it, we couldn't see out the front because this is all fogged up from how long this Lexon's been here. So we've got a great idea. We're just gonna take it off.
I always wanted to back off maybe.
Yeah, we're big on weight reduction around here. You know how that McLaren Elba has no windshield to make it faster and lighter? That's basically what we're doing right here. And also the fact that we added a compound turbo 12-valve Cummins will probably not hurt the situation either. We've got batteries in it, we've got fluid in it, we've got diesel in it, we got a Cummins in it. All we technically need to do is hit that switch right there and this switch, and it should crank. Ready? It doesn't start. All right, guys, here's where we're at. It's taken us way too long to ponder on why this thing wouldn't start, but we figured it out. The idle's set too low and it wouldn't allow all the fuel to get through the pump, but now I think if we floor it, it'll start. That just means it's a sender. It wants to send a lot. All right, go ahead. Yeah! You hear that? That was a cough of power. Oh, it's smoking. Come on! Come on! Go! We're gonna drive a tank. The tank is gonna rip, 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 rip. We're gonna drive a tank. The thing I'm excited about is hopefully this engine will have enough power to move this thing without it instantly overheating or blowing up. It doesn't stick.
It's on there.
Oh, it's on there. And it's not gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna stay there.
Yeah, look.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. Garrett said you guys aren't going to fall over or do anything wrong, so I should be able to. Oh, wait, what was that? We don't look like they can see shit, Garrett.
Behind the scenes, we cannot get our cameras to stick inside the Ranger. God, that was aggressive.
We're the best YouTubers on the internet. We are the best ones. We can't figure out how to make a GoPro work. ad right now? All right, well, that kind of sucks. We're just about to drive the tanks. But if we were going to have an ad on a tank video, we have the best people to have an ad on a tank video. That's World of Tanks. A free-to-play game with over 100 million players worldwide on PC, and all you gotta do is click the link in the description to start battling hundreds of tanks across unique landscapes. If you join using code COMBAT, you'll get 7 days of free premium access, 250,000 credits, a new tank, and more. And if you're a World of Tanks veteran already, then you'll get 3 days of free premium access, a new tank camo, and access to try out a completely new tank. Also, past and present members of the US and Canadian Armed Forces. Past and present members of the US and Canadian Armed Forces can get exclusive features by joining the World of Tanks Salute program. Long story short, if you want to go drive a tank without having to worry about blowing up the engine, blowing up the transmission, all the issues that we have, just go download the game. Click the link in the description. Use code COMBAT. You get a bunch of cool free stuff. World of Tanks, thank you for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to trying to drive our tank. Have a good one. Oh God, that was good fun. You know, here's the thing, right? This is really surprising because we built this thing, literally did no testing whatsoever, and it just works. It has not broken. It's just flawless. It is leaking diesel quite badly, but we're not gonna talk about that.
It just splashed out when you hit the bump.
What bump was that? You talking about the Honda or the Chevy? Guys, here's the deal, right? The whole driving around we've currently done in this tank has been in low range in the transfer case up front. But now, I've put that into high range. And the question is, how fast can we get the tank going across the field with this much extra horsepower? Because with the big block, we put it in high range, it wouldn't even move. So, now we're getting ready to see how this works.
it's smoking a lot back there.
Oh, it blew the right arrows off.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Where'd the hose go? The hose is completely gone. From there to there.
You notice how it's literally boiling off of the transmission case? Well, we're just gonna see how hot our transmission is. Oh, that's not good. Oh my God,
what?
Dude, look at it. Holy shit, I didn't see what it did to the transmission cooler lines.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It melted all the transmission cooler line coatings off.
I feel like we probably should have had a lockup switch on this thing. We thought we built a bulletproof this thing, but what we realized is we have some more upgrades to do. And by upgrades, I mean we fixed the transmission line and let it cool down for 24 hours because I still had a lot more I wanted to do with this thing. For example, have you ever seen a tank go mudding? So right there's a mud hole, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now here's my plan, right? If it goes too easy, we're just gonna keep trying until we get it stuck, and then once we get it stuck, we'll recover it, and we'll try it again, because I actually don't think, I might be wrong, but I don't think we can get it stuck. That was sweet. That's the first time I ever heard it do that. Obviously, if you don't know, the bottom of this thing is a piece of military equipment, and what it was used for was to pull howitzer cannons through Germany to kick ass, right? This one got a little bit repurposed, but when this thing was new, back in 1941, it had a drawbar pull of 39,000 pounds. So my idea is we should have a tug-of-war with the biggest things we can find. Seeing what I'm seeing for a tug-of-war?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, guys, here's the thing. As much as I would like to just cut to the thing that we're gonna tug of war just perfectly running good, none of our junk really runs as good as we ever wanted to. So my plan is to take and do a tug of war with 2 army trucks. We're probably gonna have to work on them for at least a week apiece to get them running good enough to do a tug of war. That, or we're just gonna put batteries in them and they're gonna fire right up and work perfectly. We don't know, but we're gonna find out. Dude, look how nice the seat is in this thing. You wanna get in, enjoy the comfort?
Tire out. Oh, yeah, that is nice. See all the dust come on.
All right, come on, baby, let's start. Oh, yeah, it does things. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby.
Oh, we died.
Yeah, she did die. Here's the problem, right? This thing is set here for like a year at least. So this one's kind of a lost cause at the moment, but that's why we have 2 of them. Because when this one don't want to run, we'll just go back to that one. My hope is this one at least starts. I think this one will start. This one actually runs really, really good. It just looks way easier. Oh yeah, this one is way worse. Luxury. Hear that? All right, baby, come on, don't let me down. Oh! There it goes! It's running down! Half the battle's done! We got it started! Now will it move? I'm not exactly sure it's gonna move, but we'll find out. We gotta let it build up air pressure though. Well, we got it started. That's the good news. But it won't build any air pressure, so we need to fix that real quick. And also, she's stuck in a hole because the last time I drove it, it got stuck right here. But the good news is, there's one thing I know that can actually kind of pull it out of this hole. It's got just maybe just enough power. honest, I thought it came unhooked. I didn't even notice it back there. I just gave it a little bit of gas and boom. So, should we see if we can make this junk work now? So, these things are designed for, in battle, to be able to have like 2 of these air tanks hit and then still be able to drive. But somehow, all the air tanks work and it still don't drive. So if you guys don't understand, right, this is a big ass semi truck, and big ass semi trucks run on air brakes. And the thing is, with air brakes, you'd expect no air, the brakes don't work. That's not how it works. No air, the brakes won't release and you physically can't drive the truck. So what we're trying to do is get air to build in the truck. That way it releases the parking brakes and we can actually drive it. Guys, if you're wondering why all of our air was leaking out, it's probably because some mouse decided that looked tasty. That was like a feast for him. All right, we found one final air leak and we're hoping that's the last one that we find. I hate to say this, but it looks like we're going good. I got 60 pounds in both the tanks here. Contenders for the tug of war. Now the thing is, we tried to pick the biggest, most capable tug of war things we could find, and these trucks are 855 cubic inch Cummins engines, 10-ton 6x6 off-road army trucks. And we don't have just one, we have 2 of them. To be honest, I don't know what's gonna win in the tug of war, but there's one way to find out. Now that we've actually lined all this up, this tug of war seems a little bit more insane than I thought it'd be, because that's a whole lot of truck to pull all at the same time. Fingers crossed. I think it'll do it. All right, baby. Treat me nicely. Like 20 feet.
Did they? So why is there tracks?
Well, I backed up.
What's that?
No,
about?
I backed up.
Backed up that far?
Yeah, to unstretch the chains.
Why'd he kick up that much dirt?
That's weird. Well, you know, I don't know. The way the tracks are working.
Oh. Okay.
So here's what I think. We might have got a little overzealous. Let's try one army truck. He pulled me a little ways until I really leaned into it, so I'm gonna say that he still won. That or that was a tie. So the thing is, right, we tried this with our little tank, but guys, don't worry. I might have bought some on Facebook. That's for next time though. Thank you guys for watching today's video. You have officially figured out a Ford Ranger battle tank does lose to 2 army trucks in a tug of war. Bye.